Welcome to Crypto Educator, folks. 3 of you watching. How is it going, guys? I'm just trying to adjust some audio levels right here. If you can hear some music, let me know as well. If you don't want the music to be in the live stream, let me know as well. I'm taking a look at all the live comments as well. Alright guys, we'll talk about some key things on Bitcoin. I mean, we'll talk about the Fibonacci golden ratio hocus pocus as well, because that is telling us key things. Bitcoin is about to interact with key zone that I was not talking about for the previous 2 weeks. So that is something which we'll dive deep into, guys. And obviously Ethereum as well. Ethereum is interacting with key levels, guys. If you have been following my content on Twitter, I was talking about how we are interacting with the key level, and Ethereum has to get rejected from these key areas of interest at 1700, or if Ethereum is able to establish a good looking base around these levels, we'll simply teleport towards 2500, guys. 24 to 2500 is the price target for Ethereum, the ultimate price target. So that is something which I'm looking forward to as well, and this is what we will talk about in this video. But guys, before we jump onto the content, just take a look at this. We got a website. Cryptoeducator.com is now a website, guys. It's a website. Yep. So I'll be posting a lot of content as I keep on progressing, as the time keeps on progressing. But yes, more or less it's just a blog post as of now. I'll keep on adding some applications, and I'll well, essentially I'll put some data points as well, so all of you guys can simply analyze in real time and talk about the markets as well while you trade as well. So that is what is up the plan. So www.cryptoeducator.com is live, guys. With that said, I'm just gonna put the live stream data right here, and we're gonna get into the charts, which is Bitcoin golden ratio hocus pocus, guys. TA hocus pocus, pure TA hocus pocus right here. I mean, okay, just to talk about the key facts right off the bat right here, guys, this little gray line that you can see is the 144 simple moving average, which has been guiding a lot of trends for all the accumulation cycles you can see right here. So if we just talk about the 2018 bear cycle, which led the price action down towards all the way at 3100, we can see that the price action was constantly getting rejected alongside the 144 moving average until it really formulated a bottom with the bottom side Fibonacci extensions, right? These are all the negative Fibonacci extensions, guys. So that is what happened in the 2018 bear cycle. Right now, yes, we're kind of jumping off of the lowest extension right here. We're kind of heading on all the way towards the 144 moving average, which has a price target of $28,000 to the upside. Now from the current price points, this is going to be a good looking 20% move to the upside, guys. And you know the deal, if Bitcoin really jumps by 20%, 30%, things will look nice for altcoins. Yes, we are looking at crazy things happening all across the board. We're looking at Filecoin pumping like madmen, guys, and holy fucking shit, we had Ethereum Classic. That was also a fundamental event, guys. We'll talk about that as well. So Ethereum Classic also had a good looking pump. So 20% is what we are looking forward to on Bitcoin if it really continues this momentum to the upside. Now look, guys, if you really want to zoom out, I don't think there is any good risk management zone right here. This is a massive chop. This is a massive chop, and the only thing which is defining this trend as of now is the higher lows which Bitcoin's price action is printing, guys. This is very interesting. I mean, just look at these levels right here, and this one is just simply progressing to the upside. Wants to do something like this. The price action just tells me that, yep, maybe it could actually do something like this in the coming days, right? So that could be really exciting if it really happens, and a lot of things to capitalize on to the upside as well. Now for my personal trading and my personal positions, for me, guys, I am simply managing my crypto market exposure, the fucking altcoin exposure that I have in the market according to some key levels on Ethereum itself. Not really looking at Bitcoin's price action. I mean, until this is trending to the upside, I'm really going to be focused towards what altcoins against USD pairs are doing, and the best indication is going to be coming from Ethereum itself, right? The first level of interest for me is right here, guys. This is it. I mean, 1600 in the small time frames. If you lose 1600, yep, this is the key area of interest, guys. 1400 is the next area of interest that I'm looking forward to if you lose this one. So major altcoin exposure, I mean, for me and my altcoin exposure in the market, if Ethereum dips below 1600 and starts a trend below that price point, I think I'm not going to be holding a lot of leveraged altcoins, or maybe I'm not going to do a lot of leverage trading on altcoins for that matter if Ethereum loses that key area of interest, guys. Now, I mean, essentially if Ethereum loses 1400, I'm going to be getting out of my altcoin positions. It's as simple as that. This market is completely bullshit in terms of price action as of now, and the hype that is being created here and there is just fake promises, guys. It's all fake fucking promises, right? I mean, a lot of things can happen, but essentially this is the key area of interest for me and my altcoin exposure, guys. If I see Ethereum going below $1450 on a trending basis, to hell with the fucking exposure, guys. To hell with the fucking unrealized gains as well in the market. All I would be concerned about is my exposure and my equity, which I'm trying to build to accumulate a lot of things, guys. Okay, that is the key area of interest for Ethereum to the downside. And essentially to the upside, if we can talk about this entire level, guys, you can see that not much was happening in between these price points, right? I mean, above 1700 all the way towards 2450, price action was going going straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, and then once again. So a lot of bounces coming from the support zone as well, and then straight down, guys. So which is why we can probably attempt a straight up move all the way towards 25 to 2450 as well in the coming days, if you're able to establish a good looking trend above 1750, guys. So that is the key area of interest on Ethereum. And if I see Ethereum trending above this price point, I'm going to be way more confident in my altcoin exposure in the market. So that is something which could be quite interesting in the coming days as well. So that is the key area of interest for ETH in the market, guys. Ethereum, kind of fucking crazy, honestly. Okay, you guys can leave your comments, you guys can leave your shit coins as well, and we will talk about all the shit coins that you guys mentioned in the comment section, guys. The comments are open, I believe. Yep, they are open. Okay, jumping back into BTC, although I mean I would be looking forward to a retest of this entire zone at $28,000 until you are holding above 2150, guys. 2150 being the key area of interest. Until you're holding this price point, yes, a simple teleportation towards 29, maybe let's just say you can extend all the way towards 30k is also expected. This is up the cards, guys. And do you really want to decipher this deep? If we can talk about all these Fibonacci extensions on a deeper level, that would mean a lot of things as well, because on the last bear cycle we do have a lot of resemblance, although the price action is not following the exact roadmap one-on-one, honestly, but yes, we do have a lot of resemblance, guys. The price action started bouncing and bottoming at the lower side of Fibonacci extension, and that is when it started creating this entire accumulation zone, guys. Okay, let's see how long this entire zone was for. It was 124 days, so yeah, 130 days. So basically this expanded for almost 5 months, honestly. So maybe we can expect once again, guys, that I mean essentially until December itself. This is something which I'm speculating big time on, guys. I mean essentially if crypto markets can kind of formulate a bottom until the end of this year, maybe let's say the end of November or maybe early December, that could be meaning a lot of things, guys. I mean essentially the last bottom had formulated at your November zones, right? I mean yes, we're kind of far away from that, but historically crypto markets have been at their all-time lows and their fucking all-time highs during the year ends and essentially, well, the beginning of the year as well. So yep, that is something which you're looking forward to as well. That could be really interesting, guys. December, I'm honestly I'm speculating on the crypto markets bottom kind of formulating alongside the end of this year itself. So if Bitcoin's prices are at 15,000 or 12,000 during December, well, honestly, guys, as of now, I'm simply going to accept those price levels and I'm going to buy. I'm not going to really argue against the market. No, you're going to get lower, you're going to go lower or something like that. Okay, we got two requests right here. Altcoins, H-bar and OP. OP is killing it. OP is fucking killing it, guys. Holy crap. I mean, Optimism is the crypto asset's name, I believe, right? OP is killing it. We'll talk about OP real quick. OP USDT on Binance. This has been doing some crazy shit, man. Holy crap. Look at this fucking chart, guys. This is insane. This is fucking madness. On a daily time frame, I mean, you started your trend during the second week of July, and by the time you're ending this month, you're massive, man. Holy shit. This one is up crazy. This one is up 400% off the bat right here. I mean, formulating a bottom, clear cut double bottom right here. On the daily, although we can't really figure out a lot of bullish divergence, guys, because you can see the price action is not really matured. I mean, this is a new asset in the market, simply interacting with the key area of supply, which is kind of obvious. The previous all-time high, I mean, area of supply right here. So look, guys, what really happens in these kind of landscapes is that it's going to be a cup and handle like that, maybe kind of extending its price action on these zones for some time, and then when you kind of resolve this level to the upside and kind of formulate a support above $2, that is when you can expect a continuation trend. Remember, guys, cup and handle is a pattern which has no upside targets. It is a continuation pattern. It's a simple continuation pattern. So a cup and handle would resolve bullish to the upside, and it would mean that the price action would continue to the upside all the way towards any price point, $4, $5 as well. What we can do is we can simply speculate on Fibonacci extensions coming from these levels. The first one being 1618 at 2.33, 2618 being at $3.5 regions, and well, essentially this one keeps on going to the upside, guys. You can talk about these extensions playing out again and again and again in the market. And look, guys, we nailed, I mean, did we really nail? I mean, I sold a lot of my Ethereum holdings at 4236 extension out of this entire bullish cycle, guys. I mean, 4236 was at $4,400 Ethereum ranges. So yes, I believe in macro bullish trends. 4236 is something which is kind of really interesting to look upon. So if OP continues this trend to the upside, let's just say by the second week of August itself. Maybe we can extend the targets all the way towards 4.236 Fibonacci extension, right? So that is something which should happen down the line. For optimism, quite fucking optimistic on this one. This is a good looking chart, guys. And on the small time frame, I mean, let's talk about the small time frames as well. I'll simply put on all the moving averages. Look, guys, I got Fibonacci numbers right here. I mean, I got 55 as well, I got 200 moving average as well. On the 4-hour time frame, this is the good looking trend being guided by the 55 simple, and on the hourly, most likely it's going to be very, very defined. Yep, we do have a good looking support at the hourly 55 simple on $1.634 regions on optimism itself. Now, if we lose this one, is it going to go down like this, like straight down? Probably not, guys. Look, if you lose this level to the downside, it will interact with this key zone right here. I mean, volume to volume, we'll just simply stay a step down until we find a good looking area of support and area of values. Most likely market will price in crazy amount of values at 1.5 regions, and that is when we can expect this entire price action to get picked up. Then we can talk about continuation leg to the upside at $2 and maybe beyond, guys. Look, we can talk about Fibonacci extension coming from the left hand side at 1618, 2618, and maybe beyond as well in the coming days. So that is what optimism's price action is telling me. I'm kind of optimistic about this one, guys. This is a good looking trend, honestly. So one more thing, this is something which I pointed out on previous Ethereum videos. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This entire trend is to the downside. You can see that how the RSI, the relative strength index in the market, is dissipating as the price action is going on to the, well, it's just kind of drifting sideways. So you can see in the relative strength context, we don't have one-on-one bullish momentum which is following up, right? So if you talk about RSI starting to establish a good looking trend above 60 on the strength index itself, that is when maybe you can talk about this one breaking out of the zone, maybe testing $2 and maybe beyond as well. So that is what can come up in the coming days. Crypto Bull says thank you, bro. All right, bro. No problems for that. Mention your shit coins. Like, I think you're the only person who's active. Purva Bush says Hedge bar, a DAG, a direct acyclic graph, which is, Hedge bar is not a fucking blockchain, guys. Hedge bar is not a blockchain. It's a DAG. It's a software. It's an algorithm. Things are different for Hedge bar altogether. So let's talk about Hedge bar. And if any one of you wants to, well, talk about any shitcoin, I will talk about that as well. Hedge bar against USDT. On Binance, what is Hedge bar doing? I mean, on the small, okay. This one is formulating that curling up against the bottom kind of price action. This is something which has been playing out on Filecoin as well, guys. I think Filecoin did something like this, and the resolution that came from this entire level was like this, guys. Holy fucking crap. Okay, can we have Filecoin real quick? Okay, we'll talk about Phil USDT, because that is the pattern which I'm talking about, guys. You can see right here. I mean, this is something on the hourly. If we can zoom into the hourly for Filecoin itself, you can see what happened on Filecoin. This was a rounded bottom, almost like a rounded bottom, but essentially a good looking area of interest at $5 regions, and the price action simply got accumulated at these levels, and bam, the resolution above this price point was just unstoppable. Holy crap. So Hedge bar doing something like that? Maybe it is doing something like that. I will probably try to dig deep into the quant analysis for this one, and I'll try to see if there are some massive amount of short positions in the market to squeeze upon. If we see a lot of short positions kind of building on Hedge bar, then maybe this is the perfect opportunity to maybe go for a 2x trade in the market, a simple 2x trade in the market right here coming from these levels. So that could also potentially play out. But look, guys, if you're talking about capitalizing on 100% move, the thing is that the smaller your time frame, the higher your chances that your analysis is going to derail, right? So if you want to talk about swing trades in the market, kind of change your time frame into maybe daily or maybe 12-hour as well, because the higher your time frame, the better your accuracy, guys. If you're talking about 100% moves, if you want to capitalize on 100% moves altogether, right? Okay. Do we have anybody else? Yes, we have people. We have people joining the live stream. Yes, we have. Well, it's a bear market. Our community is kind of standing strong. This is amazing, guys. The only people to survive in a bear market are traders, guys. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie right here. I mean, if you're an investor, you're not even interested in the market anymore. I mean, from a completely investing standpoint, this is the time to accumulate. This is the simple time to hodl, and this is the time to reevaluate the market performance as well. If your investments are not doing, let's say if your investments are simply trending to the downside as Ethereum kind of holds onto some key levels, maybe it is time to reevaluate what your portfolio is looking like in the small to mid time frames as well, and sticking to protocols which have real use case, which can do something, which have value. is something which you should kind of accumulate in these landscapes, guys. Whereas when it comes to trading, have a system. Just don't be greedy. Just keep on repeating your system. Just keep on taking profits in the market. That is the most important thing. You got to keep on taking profit, guys. The markets will be ruthless, and you have to take your profits ruthlessly, right? Otherwise, the markets will get the best of you again and again. Okay, I think we'll talk about ETH BTC as well real quick. Then we'll talk about total crypto market capitalization, guys. That is something which I wanted to touch upon as well. So ETH BTC is surprisingly at, oh my goodness, this one is interacting with 7.2 million satoshis, guys. Oh my god, this one is probably wanting to do something crazy. I mean, will this actually do something crazy? Look, guys, do you know BNB BTC has resolved the Bitcoin pairing price action to the upside? I mean, BNB BTC is at all-time highs, guys. That's madness. BNB BTC is all-time highs, man. So maybe Ethereum BTC would probably do something good in the market as well, right? Okay. ETH against BTC in this trend, which got resolved to the downside. Like, I mean, this was a massive sell-off right here, accelerated by Bitcoin, right? I mean, that was simply accelerated by Bitcoin to the downside. So ETH BTC had a resolution which was 30% leg to the downside. And look, guys, this is kind of, if you remember this pattern, this is bump and run, guys. Bump and run can happen in two different angles, right? This one is like a steep support to the upside. Essentially, bump and run is something like this. Like if you have a massive uptrend and the price action is interacting with the key area of support right here, you go to the downside, and what happens is you get reaccumulated, and then essentially you start climbing, and bam, something like this. So this key area of interest is essentially going to be your reaccumulation zone before the next expansion leg to the upside. So this was your bump, and this was your reaccumulation, and this was your continuation run to the upside. So these patterns are also quite visible in crypto markets, guys. I mean, essentially these things do play out, guys. Bitcoin had a massive bump and run, guys. I mean, that was happening on the previous bear market cycle, right? So that was playing out. Okay, Jake is here. Hello, Jake. I caught you on the live stream. Like, so tell me your altcoins as well. I'll talk about your altcoins as well. The most engaged community member on YouTube is Jake Banks, or Jay Brown. Jake changing his username altogether. That's interesting. Okay, let's conclude the price action on ETH BTC real quick. Look, guys, the interaction with this entire trend line kind of worked out in the small to mid time frame. So yes, the price action trend still stays to the upside, right? So altcoins ratios against Bitcoin will still hold up until Ethereum is doing some key moments, guys. Where the fuck is the rectangle? Okay, there you go. So until ETH BTC is holding 5.2, 5.3 million Satoshi regions, and this entire trend line, things are looking fine, honestly. Altcoins against BTC pair will simply go to the upside, guys, which means that Bitcoin dominance is simply going to the downside, man. Oh god, Bitcoin is just getting diluted as we progress, guys. The crypto market, as crypto markets are simply progressing, Bitcoin's dominance is simply getting diluted in the market, guys. So many fancy projects, so many application based crypto assets, so many L1s coming out, NFT, DeFi, Web 3.0, so much is coming out. So obviously, guys, I mean, innovation will always be the preferred means, right? So which is why Bitcoin is simply getting diluted. Essentially, until Ethereum is holding these price points, Bitcoin will keep on getting diluted in the market, guys. Altcoins will have a greater dominance in the coming days. So we can argue about this entire resolution like this as well, or we can talk about the price action already being resolved, and then we can talk about 0.69 Bitcoin per Ethereum as your, well, I'm going to be putting a lot of weight into this number, guys, 0.069. You know the deal, guys. Crypto markets really likes this number, 0.069 or 69, 690, 6.9, I mean 69. Anything that involves 6 and 9, crypto markets do like this level, right? So until you are holding this price point, yes, you have real chances on ETH against BTC to roll all the way towards 0.1, guys. This is something which we were talking about in the previous videos, right? So in the coming days, ETH BTC might do something like this and eventually resolve the price action towards, well, 1/10 of a Bitcoin, which is going to be a key interaction with the previous all-time high right here. This is what could play out for ETH BTC. So regardless of the USD pairs doing anything in the markets, Ethereum against BTC looks to me like a solid bet as of now, guys. But am I doing anything about this trade right now? Nope, I'm not doing anything right here. I'm only interested in the USD pairs, and most of my focus is coming from Ethereum on altcoins as well, right? Until Bitcoin is having a good looking trend to the upside, until Bitcoin is kind of resolving its grind to the upside towards $29,000-$30,000, going to be really keen on what Ethereum is doing in the market. And if ETH BTC is like this, things are nice. nice. Things are nice. Guys, ETC is also trending like a madman in the market, right? So a pretty logical thing played out on these levels, guys. What happened is that Ant Pool. So Ant Pool is one of the biggest pool of Ethereum mining, right? So a lot of people had their concerns regarding the fact that what the heck are we going to be doing with our miners? Our expensive miners are probably going to go to shit. So what can we do with that? Vitalik Buterin came in and said that Ethereum Classic is a perfectly fine proof of work blockchain. So which is why Ant Pool funded this entire mining ecosystem and ETC, essentially the entire ETC blockchain with 10 million US dollars, guys. So that was a fundamental news that came out of these levels right here, and the breakout was massive. And it was also a technical play as well, guys. You can see a huge falling wedge kind of resolved to the upside, right? Okay, let's talk about the naked price action right here. So this was a huge falling wedge, man. Amazing falling wedge and a picture perfect breakout, retest, and bam, guys. Holy crap, this one is interacting with the targets, guys. Okay, unfortunately this one is at the breakout targets right here. So am I going to be expecting exuberant moves coming on ETC once again? Probably not, guys. Probably not. The ultimate upside target has already probably played out in the market for ETC as well, right? All the fundamental news has played out and things are looking fine as of now. The structure is holding fine. But look, guys, I'm going to be talking about this price action as a bear from these levels. Maybe we do something like this and kind of chop again, and then bam, guys, this is what I'm expecting for the coming days on ETC. $24 area of interest, and then maybe we accelerate sideways and then form a bear pen, and then bam, we go this is so fucking bearish, guys. I mean, I feel like I'm anti-hopium in these markets as of now. So yep. overall situation is bearish, so yes, we can expect these things to play out. Well, am I going to be banging my buck on this price action as of now? Probably not, but if I see this grind resolve into the downside below $37 on a trending basis, on a daily closing basis, yes, then I'm going to be taking a short position on ETC, guys. This is something which I have my eyes on as well, right? Do we have any bearish divergence in the market as of now? No, the price action is still looking fine. The 4-hour has no amount of bearish divergence. Although, look at this relative strength index right here, guys. Look, if we bullishly engulf above this entire zone, then maybe the RSI will also resort to the upside and the strength will jump back into Ethereum Classic altogether. But look at this RSI. I mean, holy shit, the price action was at 43, RSI was at 85 reads, and the price action has not really deviated a lot from this entire distribution zone. It's still at $39 to $40 regions, and the RSI is just, guys, the RSI is way down. You can see that the price action is kind of diverging already, right? The strength and the price actions are kind of diverging already. So you can see that the strength is dissipating from these levels. So in the coming days, yes, for ETC, I'm going to be expecting this entire zone to be a distribution level. And if you want to speculate on a short position from these levels, yes, maybe you can talk about something like this playing out, right? I'm going to jump into a short position right here, and I'm going to be having, well, my stop loss is above $45 levels on an opening and a closing base. I'm going to be targeting this entire price point, which is going to be the key area of interest, sitting at $22, guys. So this one is, well, 2.83 risk to reward ratio coming from these levels right off the bat. So that is something which should play out. And if, well, essentially, if you do have a lot of patience in the market, if we do come down onto these levels, and if Bitcoin also resolves to the downside, then this kind of extends down towards your 14 regions. So the risk to reward ratio shifts towards 4.4, guys. 4.4 RNR. I'm going to be taking that risk to reward every single time the market is going to be coming up with these kind of opportunities. So yep, that is something which is interesting as well down the line. Guys, let me know your shit coins. We'll talk about some crazy shit coins. Okay. Only cam, no. Alright, guys. So let me know about your shitcoins. We'll talk about your favorite shitcoins as well, and then I'll quickly jump into only charts once I get a list of shitcoins. And if nobody really wants to talk about any shitcoin, then we can kind of end the stream as well. Guys, I think the quality of the stream is not that nice, honestly. Something is wrong with the quality, I believe, right? Let me know if the quality is kind of messed up, honestly, because I feel that the streaming, like, something's probably wrong with my internet, I guess. Anyways, yep, like on my devices I don't see high definition streaming going on, so that's sad. That's kind of sad, guys. Anyways, gonna be winding the stream right here. It's already 30 minutes long, and it was nice to catch up with all of you, I guess, like the three of you for the time being. But let me know, guys. Look, join the Discord server. If you are already at the Discord server, it's completely fine. We'll talk about shitcoins in the coming days, and I do plan to have a lot of working schedules for my live streams, guys. I will probably have a scheduled outlook for the live stream so that I can come and give my, well, live streams on a fixed timing basis, right? So that can be, I guess, guys, the evening time for Indian Standard Time, right? So I can probably come and stream my live content at 9:30 Indian Standard Time. And look, guys, if it if it is fine with your time zone, let me know as well, because this is something which I'm starting off. I got a good looking setup for the live stream finally, guys. I took it seriously and I'm finally doing it. So yep, going to be sticking to live streams pretty much, and yes, I'll make a lot of static videos as well for that matter. So if that works out, we'll kind of expand this entire community altogether in the coming days, because bear market is the perfect time for growth, guys, right? If you believe in that, hit that like, right? Hit that like. And it's time to end the stream, unfortunately, and I'm going to be catching all of you pretty soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.